All right, so the flow today is going to take us into a lot of twisting, so just have that in mind. Going to be a lot of crosswise movement back and forth, a lot of lengthening one side to the next. So again, just have that in mind. To get this started, let's bring this down onto kneeling, basically. And to start, I want you to go ahead and tuck your toes underneath. You're going to stretch out the bottoms of the feet, soles of feet. So see that all 10 toes are tucked underneath, and if the pinky toe is not going to comply, maybe reach back and see that it joins in with the rest. And just give yourself a moment to feel this out. Now, as you come into this shape, legs together, dig your toes down to the floor. Feel that stretch all through the soles of your feet. And understand, if you're a little bit tight there, if you got some sort of plantar fasciitis, if this is torturous for you, go ahead and release it at any time. And I don't want you to stick with this for too long. If you can hold on to it, try to just settle in for a moment and breathe. And if you're able to stay in this position for longer, feel free. But otherwise, go ahead and release that. So untuck your toes, and if you can, come down to sitting on the tops of your feet. You can always take a cross-legged seat if that suits you better. But then just go ahead and position yourself upright. So bring your hands onto your lap, open your palms up toward the ceiling. Keep your spine tall, crown of the head up, bring your chin in just a little bit. Relax your shoulders down. And then just close your eyes. Just give yourself a moment to settle in like this. Let your mind quiet down. And just start to deepen your breathing here to begin. So with the inhales, pull in as much as you can. Try to fill up your lungs and hold on to all that breath at the top. When you exhale, constrict the back of your throat. So slow your breath down on the way back out. And just work to make your exhales last at least as long as your inhales as you breathe. And just keep breathing like this to begin. Now when you're ready, you take a deep inhale. And with your exhale, just open your eyes. And then just bring your hands down in front of you for a moment. Shake out your feet a little bit. And I'm just turning for the camera. Go ahead and bring yourself back to an upright seat. And again, if you can, go ahead and come back to sitting on the tops of your feet. Otherwise, a cross-legged seat if that serves you best. And then from here, just keep yourself tall. With an inhale, reach the arms up high. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Inhale, reaches up high again. Exhale, hands through center. Inhale, arms up high. Now the exhale this time, bring the hands down to center. And then interlace your fingers, face your palms away from you. Keep your elbows out wide. And then palms up toward the ceiling, pull your shoulders back. Be sure you can keep your chest open. And we'll take this side to side, so take an inhale. Now the exhale, just lean this right, bring your gaze up high, keep your chest open. Inhale up through center. And then with the exhale, lean left. Inhale back through center. Exhale, lean right again. Inhale back up through center. And with the exhale, lean left. Inhale back up through center. With the exhale, lean right one more time. Hold here. Now keep your gaze up high. Keep the shoulders back. Keep your chest open. And if you want to take it further, maybe press through the palms and stretch this out even further with straighter arms. With your next inhale, come back through center. And then with the exhale, lean left one more time. Hold here. Keep your chest open, shoulders back, gaze up high. And if you want to take it further, maybe press through your palms and lengthen your arms on this side. With your next inhale, come back to center. Release the interlace, arms high. And then with the exhale, bring the hands down through center. And come down to the floor. Come into all fours. Once you're in all fours, just take a moment. Stretch your hands and fingers. Let your shoulders and hips move just a bit. And then we'll thread the needle from here. So from all fours, I want you to walk your hands forward just about one hand's length to stretch this out a little bit further than normal. And then when you're ready, take an inhale. Reach your right arm up high. Now with the exhale, right arm underneath. Just bring the shoulder down to the floor for a moment. Press into your left hand. Inhale the right arm up high again. Exhale, twist and bring that right shoulder down underneath. Press into your left hand. Inhale the right arm up high. And with exhale, twist this one more time. Right shoulder down, keep it on the floor. Press into your left hand. Try to stack that left shoulder above the right. And just breathe. If you want to take it further, maybe step your left foot back, but sink your left hip toward the floor to keep the twist. Now, if you lifted the left knee, set it back down. With an inhale, press in your left hand, reach your right arm high. And then with exhale, just come back to center. Into this extended all fours. We'll take the other side. When you're ready, with an inhale, reach your left arm high. Exhale, left arm underneath. Bring the shoulder all the way down. Press into the right hand. Inhale your left arm up high again. Exhale, twist. Bring the left shoulder down to the floor. Press into the right hand. Inhale your left arm high. And with exhale, one more time, bring that left arm underneath and keep the left arm down. Now press into the right hand. Stack that right shoulder above the left best you can. Try to gaze up high. Now you can stay here. This might be good enough. If you want to go further, maybe step the right foot back, but then drop the right hip toward the floor to keep the twist. If you lifted the right knee, set it back down. Press into the right hand. Inhale your left arm up high. And then with exhale, come back down, back to all fours. Move around here for a moment. And then let's take this further into the wrists. So wrists underneath the shoulders and knees underneath the hips. And if you want to go lighter with the stretch, you can always bring the hands closer to your legs, keep in mind. But keep your palms facing down. Rotate your hands, fingertips out to the side. Try to point in toward your knees. Come as far in that rotation as you can. Set your hands down flat. Spread your fingers out wide. Grip the floor. And press your spine up toward the ceiling. Keep your spine lifted. Now this might be a good enough stretch. You can stay with this here. Keep that grip. Feel that stretch to the forearms. Maybe circle the shoulders over the wrist if you want to go further. And if you can take it further from here, then keep that grip. Extend your right leg straight back. Reach with the big toe. Lock the right knee. And with a straight right leg, bring the big toe as far left as you can. Now look over your left shoulder. Maybe you see the right foot. Maybe you don't. The right leg straight. Lock the knee. Keep the thigh tense. You should feel the lift in the glutes on the right side. Now we're going to pulse this, moving like a fish side to side. So pulse that right heel over to left on my count. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then come back to center. Bring the right knee down. Now keep gripping the floor with your fingers. Let's take it on the other side. Extend your left leg straight back and tense up the thigh. Lock the knee. Reach with the big toe. Bring that left foot as far to the right as you can. Try to look over the right shoulder. Maybe you see the foot, maybe you don't. And then again, we're going to pulse this, moving sideways here like a fish. Keep gripping the floor and move on my count. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your left knee down. And then come up onto the fingertips. Walk the hands in closer to your knees, maybe within about one hand's length. You can always go closer than that. But then make your hands into fists. 4 fingers in your palms, thumbs outside. And come to the backs of both hands. Press the fists together like you're punching one hand to the next. And then bring this up towards straight arms. Now keep your fists clenched. Keep the fingers curled in like this. And you don't have to straighten all the way, keep in mind. As long as you're feeling a stretch moving through the wrists, you're doing fine. Now take it further from here. We're going to take this back and forth one side to the next. So go ahead and sink the right elbow all the way down. Come back up to center. Left elbow down. And then come back up. And just keep on moving side to side like this and keep breathing. Keep your hands pressed together. Take it from one side to the other. And when you come back up to center, try to straighten your arms as best you can. And just breathe with this as you move. And then just give this a couple more rounds here. And try to finish this bringing your left elbow down before you come back up the center. And then back at center, come up onto the fingertips down to sitting on your heels. And then just take a moment, shake your hands out, loosen up your fingers and loosen up your wrists. And then once the hands are ready, bring your legs out from underneath you and come into boat. So balance yourself on your sit bones and lean back. Bring the thighs in close and lean back enough to take the weight off your feet. You can hover the feet in place. If you can take it further, try to bring your shins toward parallel with the floor and try to sit this up tall and bring the thighs in close. Now you can just stay here and hold your balance, and this is fine. You can always bring the feet down lower. If you can take this further, bring your hands to heart center. Try to keep the legs where they are, and then just turn. Open your chest to the right side as far as you can, and then just turn through center. Chest open to the left. Back through center. Turn to the right side again, and then bring it through center, and turn to the left. Back through center, turn over to the right one more time. And then bring it back through center and turn to the left again. And then just come back to center and you're still balancing here. Now, I want to take a little bit of movement with this. So go ahead and reach the arms on either side of your legs. We're going to go back and forth from both, but take this slow. Left foot behind your right leg. Now roll forward, left shin down, right foot down. Now set the left hand down behind you. And then with an inhale, just lift your hips up. Try to lift that left foot, twist over to your left side. And then come back down, set your seat down on the floor, and come back to boat. We're going to take that side to side. So right foot behind your left leg this time. Roll forward, right shin down, left foot down. Right hand sets behind. Now press into the floor, twist to the right, try to lift that right leg. And then bring it back down and come back to boat. We'll take it back and forth. Left foot behind the right leg. Left shin down, right foot down, left hand down behind you. Twist over to the left side and lift. Bring it back down. Come back to boat, bring your legs together. Right foot behind your left leg. Right shin down, left foot down, right hand down, twist to the right side. And then bring it back down and come back to boat again. Left foot behind the right leg, left shin down, right foot down, left hand behind you, twist open to the left. Bring it back down, come back to boat again. And then right foot behind your left leg, right shin down, left foot down, right hand behind. And bring yourself into that twist over to the right side. Bring it back down, come back to boat, one more round. Left foot behind the right leg, left shin down, right foot down, left hand sets behind you. Twist to the left side and lift. Bring it back down and come back to boat. And then right foot behind your left leg, right shin down, left foot down, right hand sets behind. Lift and twist to the right side one more time. And then bring it back down and come back to boat. Find your balance here. When you're ready, take an inhale. And then with the exhale, just set your feet down. Now reach forward around your spine as much as you can. And then slowly start to bring yourself all the way down to the mat. Go ahead, hold on to your knees, pull them into your chest. And then squeeze everything in. Now go ahead, pull the knees out wide. You can press yourself down, maybe rock a little bit side to side. And if you're moving side to side, just bring this back to center, release your grip. And bring your feet down to the floor. We're going to take a couple versions of bridge from here. So feet and knees about hips width distance apart. Bring your heels in close so you can flatten your low back as much as possible while you're down. Arms at your sides, bend the elbows so the forearms are vertical. And make your hands into fists, clench the fingers in. Now, go ahead, press the elbows down, just keep your gaze up high, and let's lift and lower from here. So with an inhale, press into your feet, lift your hips high. Exhale, roll your spine back down. Inhale, lift this up again. And then with the exhale, lower. Inhale, press up high. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, lift up again. And then with the exhale, lower. Inhale, press this high. Now just hold here. Now keep your glutes squeezing, keep the hips pressing up. Clench your fists, keep the elbows pressing down as well. Just breathe. And then take an inhale. And with the exhale, roll back down. Now just keep the arms as they are. We're going to cross the legs here. Step the left foot into center, keep that foot close. Right ankle crosses your left thigh. Now be sure there's some space underneath the right leg. It's a loose cross here, not pulling the legs completely together. Now keep the right leg pressing to the left. Try to keep your knees in line. And we'll take it up and down like this. So with an inhale, press in that left foot, lift your hips. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, lift this up again. Exhale, lower. Now inhale, press up one more time and hold. Keep the legs squeezing toward each other. Keep your glutes squeezing. And then go ahead, bring this back down. Take it the other way. Right foot comes in towards center. Left ankle crosses over the right thigh. Now again, keep some space underneath that bent left leg. Arms stay as they are, elbows pressed down. With an inhale, press into the right foot, squeeze your glutes and lift. Exhale, roll back down. Inhale, lift this up again. And then with the exhale, lower. Inhale, press up one more time and hold here. Keep the legs squeezing toward each other. Keep your hips lifting, keep breathing. And then go ahead, roll this back down. Once you're down, just go ahead, pull your knees to your chest, squeeze everything in. And then cross your ankles. Go ahead, roll forward to a seat, and then come further to your hands. Find all fours. And once you're in all fours, take a moment, move around. Stretch your hands, stretch your fingers, let the shoulders and hips move again. And then bring this into center. We'll take this into spinal balance. Now just keep your chest facing the floor and keep your spine long. Crown of the head reaches forward, tailbone straight back. And then go ahead, extend your right arm forward and your left leg straight back and hold this. Now just keep everything in line. Reach with the fingertips and toe tips. Lock the knees. You should feel the lift in the glutes on the left side. And just breathe. Now take it slow. Take an inhale. And then with the exhale, pull in, elbow to knee underneath. Inhale, reach this out long. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Now inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee one more time. And then inhale, reach this out long, stay reaching. And look forward. Now go ahead, bend your left knee, reach back with your right hand. And see what grip you can find. The foot, the ankle, maybe the shin, maybe just stay reaching. That's good enough. Now if you have the grip, kick into your hand. Draw your shoulder forward to bring the knee up higher and just hold this. Keep your balance, keep gripping the floor with your left hand. Now I want to take this further with a little bit of a challenge. So I want you to keep your left leg as is, but release your grip. We're going to switch hands. Right hand comes down just inside the left. Now set the right palm down, but come up onto the fingertips of the left hand. So start to open to the left side and just go slow. Maybe hover your left hand, be sure you can still balance. And maybe just start to reach that left hand back. If you can take it further, take hold of your left foot, and if you have that grip, kick in your hand, draw the shoulder forward to bring the knee up higher. Just take this to where you can. It's tricky. Take an inhale. And then with the exhale, release this, bring everything down. And just take a moment. Breathe here, move around. And then when you're ready, again, wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, keep your chest facing down, keep your spine long, crown of the head forward, tailbone straight back. And then extend forward to your left arm and back to your right leg. Now stretch this out long, reach with the fingertips and toe tips, lock the right knee, try to keep the glutes tense on the right side. And then take an inhale. With the exhale, pull this in, elbow to knee underneath. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee again. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee one more time. Now inhale, reach this out long. Stay reaching here. And then go ahead, bend the right knee. Reach back with your left hand. Find whatever grip you can. You can just stay reaching if that's as far as you're going to go. But otherwise, once you have that grip, kick in your hand, try to draw the shoulder forward, bring the knee up higher. And keep gripping with that right hand. Hold your balance here. Now to take it further, keep the right leg where it is. Release your left hand. Left hand comes down just inside the right. Now transfer the weight. Put the weight to your left palm. Come up onto the fingertips of the right hand. Maybe just hover the right hand. Start to open to the right side. If you're going to take it further, reach that right arm back. Take it slow. And if you find the foot, kick into your hand. Let this pull your shoulder back, but then pull the shoulder forward. Maybe bring the knee up higher. Take an inhale. Now with the exhale, release this. Come back down. Come back to all fours. Move around. And then from all fours, we're going to take this a little bit differently and work this into a little bit of a twist. So starting from all fours, I want you to tuck your toes, lift your knees, and then just bring your hips up high with your knees still bent. Stay on your toes. You're not going to set the heels down. And we're going to step this one side to the next in a cross step to feel out the twist. So bring your right foot forward up into the left from underneath. And then step that foot back. Left foot forward up into the right. And then step back. Right foot up into left again. Step it back. Left foot up into the right. Step it back. Right foot over to the left. Bring it back. Left foot to the right. And then step it back. Now right foot to the left one more time. Keep it here. And then go ahead and move back and forth if you can. Maybe lift the left hand, but press the left elbow into your right thigh. And then set the left hand down. Now press into the floor. Bring your shoulders forward. Bend the elbows back. And press that left elbow to the right leg. This might be good enough. If you can go further, maybe lift that right foot up off the floor for a moment. And then step it back. Bring your hips up high. Let's do that on the other side. Left foot comes forward up into the right. Now, take it back and forth. Bring that right elbow into your left thigh. Maybe lift the right hand, but then set it down. Now, just feel that twist. Bring your shoulders forward. Bend the elbows in toward you. If you can take it further, see about lifting that left foot for a moment. And then go ahead, step it back. Bring your knees down. And come back into all fours. Take a moment here to breathe and just move around. Now, if you like, you can stay here and breathe, take a little break, maybe take another stretch before we move on. But when you're ready, go ahead, tuck your toes, straighten your legs, lift your hips, and come into downward facing dog. Now, once you move into your down dog, take a look at how you set this up. Hands about shoulder width distance apart, pressing your palms. And really try to flatten your hands so you can feel some weight toward the base of your thumbs. Sink your chest down low, but as your chest sinks down, press your hips up high. And try to keep that long reach all through the upper body. So one long straight line from the wrist creases through to the hips. Hold some tension in your core through the belly and around the low ribs. Now if your legs are tight, if your hamstrings are tight, just bend your knees a little bit, still with your hips high. You can always just take this battle back and forth and pedal out, moving side to side. Now when you're ready here, take an inhale. With the exhale, bend your knees, look forward, and step this to the front of the mat. Let's take a ragdoll fold. So feet about hips width distance apart, deep bend in the knees. Let your belly touch your thighs, let your head hang, let your spine round. And let everything go long and loose here. Let the muscles in your neck relax. Now you can hang your hands to the floor, you can reach the opposite elbows if you like, and maybe shake this side to side to loosen further. And then when you're ready, just release any grip that you have. Keep your knees bent to begin. And then just slowly restack your spine. So round this up to standing, bring your head up last. And just open up your palms at your sides. Now when you're ready, with an inhale, reach your arms up high. And then with the exhale, bring your hands down to heart center. Take a moment here to breathe, set an intention. Let your mind clear, find your focus. Take a deep inhale. And then with the exhale, just release your hands. Now with your next inhale, reach your arms up high. And then with the exhale, slowly fold this forward. So hinge at the hips, start with a straight spine, put a little bend in your knees. Keep your core engaged, move smoothly, and then just release this at the bottom. Now with an inhale, lift up halfway. Fingertips to the forward to the shins, lengthen forward to the crown of your head. And then with the exhale, bring your hands to the mat. And step this back to high plank. Now find your shape here. Wrists underneath the shoulders, palms press to the floor, press the floor away from you. Press your spine up toward the ceiling, keep your spine lifted. And keep your core tense, keep your hips in line with the shoulders and heels. Now when you're ready here, take an inhale. And then with the exhale, just set your knees down. Now shoulders forward, elbows back, bring your chin and chest down low. We're going to flatten this out. So with an inhale, pull your chest forward, bring your belly down to the floor. Now hands underneath the shoulders, elbows into your sides. We'll take this up and down through low cobras. With an inhale, just peel up your head, neck, and chest. Exhale, roll this back down. Inhale, peel up again. Exhale, roll this down. Inhale, peel up one more time. Now stay lifted here. Keep the lift in your upper body, press into your feet. Take some or all the weight out of your hands. Elbows at your sides, pull the shoulders back, keep your gaze forward. And work to lift this up a little bit higher. Take an inhale. With the exhale, roll back down. Now hands under the shoulders, elbows in at your sides, press the palms down to the floor. And we're going to take this to upward facing dog. So when you're ready, with an inhale, straighten your arms. Now pull your chest forward, let your hips hang, stay on the tops of your feet in this position. Keep your legs active, work to lift your knees up from the mat. To take it further, kick your feet down, squeeze your glutes. Try to pull your hips forward to deepen and lengthen the arc of the front. Lift with your arms, lift with the shoulders, keep your neck long, keep your chest pulling forward. And then take an inhale. With the exhale, pull your belly in, bring the hips up high, and come back to down dog. And we're going to take this an edited version of a sun salutation here. So when you're ready, take an inhale. Now with the exhale, bend your knees, look forward, and step to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift this up halfway. Exhale, fold back down. Now inhale to stand and reach your arms up high. Exhale, fold this all the way down again. Inhale, halfway lift. And with the exhale, hands to the mat. Step it back, find high plank. When you're ready here, take an inhale. With the exhale, set your knees down. Shoulders forward, elbows back, bring your chin and chest down low. Now with an inhale, pull your chest forward, straighten the arms, upward dog. And then with the exhale, draw your belly in, hips up high to down dog. 2 more times, take an inhale. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, and step to the front. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold down. Inhale to standing, reach your arms up high. And then with the exhale, fold this back down again. Inhale, lift halfway here. And with the exhale, set the hands, step it back to high plank. Once you're ready, take an inhale. With the exhale, bring your knees down. Shoulders forward, elbows back, bring your chin and chest down low. With the inhale, pull your chest forward, straighten the arms, upward dog. And then with the exhale, draw your belly in, hips up high to down dog. One more round, take an inhale. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, and step to the front. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold down. Inhale to standing, reach the arms up high. And then with the exhale, fold this all the way down again. Inhale, lift halfway here. And with the exhale, hands to the floor, step it back to high plank. When you're ready here, take an inhale. And then with the exhale, set your knees down. Shoulders forward, elbows back, bring your chin and chest down low. With the inhale, pull your chest forward, straighten the arms, upward dog. Exhale, draw the belly in, hips up high, back to down dog. And then just take a moment here, pedal out and breathe. Now from your downward facing dog, take an inhale. With the exhale, bend your knees, look forward and step to the front. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to standing, reach us up high. And then with the exhale, settle into chair. Put the weight to your heels, bend your knees and bring your hips down low. Now as you settle in, just pay attention to your stance. Feet within hips with distance, big toes and knees towards center, belly pulled in. And bring your hands down to your hips. Pull your shoulders back and keep your chest open. You can take this down lower. Now while you hold on to this, focus the weight on the right foot, lift your left heel. And we're just going to take this into a curtsy step, not too low to begin. So just step your left foot back and across past the edge of your mat. And then come back into center, but stay low. Again, weight to the right foot, left foot back and across. And then step it back to center. Again, left foot back and across. Come back to center, back to chair. And then one more time, left foot back and across. Now hold here. Hinge from the hips, bring your belly down to touch the right thigh. The weight's on the right leg. Bring your left knee all the way down. When you're ready with an inhale, reach the arms up high. And then with the exhale, hands through center, bring the left elbow outside the right thigh. Now press the elbow to the thigh, press the palms together, bring your gaze up toward the ceiling. Just breathe here and twist. With your next inhale, bring your torso upright, reach up high. And then with the exhale, bring your hands down around the right foot, step your left foot straight back, find low lunge. Now in low lunge, take a moment to set this up. So the stance is long, but still hips with distance so the hips stay square. So be sure your feet are on two separate tracks. When you're ready, hands to your hips. With an inhale, bring your torso all the way upright. And be sure your stance is balanced. Left hip forward, right hip back, keep your spine tall. Reach the arms straight up. We're going to go back and forth from here to a reverse warrior, mostly moving from your left leg. So with an inhale, just drop your left heel, left hand to left thigh, right arm reaches high and back. Now come back to center, both arms high. Lift your left heel and pivot forward. Again, drop the left heel. Left hand to left thigh, right arm high and back. Bring yourself back upright. Lift the left heel, turn forward. One more time, drop the left heel. Left hand to left thigh, right arm high and back. Hold here, gaze up high, stay low in the right leg. With your next inhale, come back upright, reach up high. Lift that left heel, pivot forward again. And then hold on to your balance, hold on to your lunge. Now take a half bind, right arm behind your back, palm face, and we draw that shoulder back. Left arm still reaching up. We're going to take this into the back leg. So take an inhale here. With the exhale, sink low into that left knee. Now inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower one more time, stay low. Just hover the knee, stay tall for your spine. To take it further, just pulse, bouncing into that back knee. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set the knee down. And then bring your left hand down forward to the right foot and pull the right shoulder back. Now we're going to take it from here to revolved half moon. So look down at the floor, press into the right foot. Put the weight to the right foot, lift your left leg and extend the left leg straight back. Right shoulder stays high. Now bring the gaze to the right. Maybe reach your right arm high, maybe straighten the right leg. But just breathe here. Take an inhale. And then with the exhale, fold this down. Both hands down, both feet down. Now the left foot's going to be your base. Bend your left knee and pull the right knee to your chest. Take hold of the right knee. And then slowly round this all the way up to standing. Now give yourself a moment, find your balance here, keep your gaze forward. When you're ready, hands to your hips. Take an eagle bind with your legs. So right leg crosses tightly over the left. Now, if you need to, you can always touch the toes of the right foot down. Keep the legs squeezing, draw the shoulders back. And then reach the arms wide. Let's take the bind with the arms as well. So it's going to be right arm under, left arm over. Cross at the elbows, palms to touch, thumbs toward your face. Now draw the shoulders down, elbows up high. Keep your hips low. Keep breathing here. Now with your next inhale, straighten the left leg, lift the right knee. And then with the exhale, just slowly bend the left knee, hinge from the left hip. Extend the right leg straight back. And then go ahead, bring your hands down to the floor, right foot down behind your low lunge. Now from low lunge, we're going to take this into a twist. So set both palms down flat. Inhale, extend the left leg back, three-legged dog. And then with the exhale, bring the left foot forward up to the right. Now when you step that left foot down, lift the right hand. Right elbow presses to your left thigh. Set the right hand down and keep the twist. Shoulders forward, elbows back. Just see if you can lift that left foot and keep your twist. And then when you're ready, release it. Step your left foot back, come into high plank. And let's take it through the Vinyasa. And then once you're ready, once you find your down dog, pedal out and breathe here for a moment. All right, from your down dog, take an inhale. With the exhale, bend your knees, look forward, and step to the front. Inhale, lift this up halfway. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale to standing, reach this up high. And then with the exhale, sink into chair again. Put the weight to heels, bend your knees, and bring your hips down low. Now as you settle in, again, keep your feet within hips width distance. Big toes and knees towards center, belly pulled in. Bring your hands to your hips, keep your shoulders pulled back, keep your chest open. You can sink down lower if you like. Now focus weight on the left foot and lift your right heel, stay low. Now curtsy step, right foot steps back and across, past the left edge of your mat. And then just come back to center, bring that right foot forward. Again, right foot back and across, past the left edge. And then step that right foot forward. One more time, right foot back and across, now stay here. And then hinge from the hips, bring your belly to your left thigh, you're putting the weight to the left leg. Bring the right knee all the way down. Now with an inhale, bring your torso upright, reach your arms up high. Exhale, hands through center and twist. Bring that right elbow outside your left thigh. Now press the elbow to the thigh, press the palms here. Look over your left shoulder and breathe. Now with your next inhale, turn to center, reach straight up. And then with the exhale, hands down around that left foot, step the right foot straight back, find your low lunge. Now as you come into low lunge, just set this up. Take a look at where the stance is exactly. Make sure it's a long stance. Feet on two separate tracks, hips with distance. Left knee bent, right leg towards straight, and right heel lifted behind. When you're ready, hands to your hips. With an inhale, bring yourself all the way upright. Now give yourself a moment here. Right hip forward, left hip back. Keep your spine tall. And then reach the arms up high. Now we'll take it back and forth from here to that reverse warrior, mostly moving through the right leg. So when you're ready, drop the right heel, right hand to the right thigh, left arm reaches up and back. Now come back to center, both arms high, lift the right heel. Again, drop the right heel. Right hand to the right thigh, left arm up and back. Turn back to center, both arms high, right heel lifted. One more time, drop the right heel. Right hand to the right thigh, left arm up and back, hold here, stay low on the left hip. And then bring yourself back to center, both arms high, lift the right heel. Now as you hold this, half bind, left arm behind your back, palm facing away, right arm still reaching, keep your spine tall. And let's take this into the back leg, take an inhale. Now with the exhale, sink low into that right knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, lower. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, lower. Inhale, straighten. Now exhale, lower, stay low this time, hover the knee, and just pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right knee down. Right hand down forward to your left foot. Take a breath here. And we'll move this into revolved half movement. So when you're ready, put the weight to the left foot. And then lift the right knee, extend the right leg straight back. Left shoulder high, find the twist. You can keep the left knee bent. Now if you want to take it further, maybe reach your left arm high, maybe straighten your left leg. Keep your chest open left side. Now just breathe here. Take an inhale. And with the exhale, release. Both hands down, both feet down, forward fold. Now stay loose in your fold, stay rounded. Put the weight to the right foot, keep a bend on the right knee. Pull the left knee to your chest and round your spine. Now take hold of the left knee, round this all the way up to vertical, all the way up to standing. Dig down into that right big toe. Now once you're ready, once you balance, hands to your hips. Just cross the left leg tightly over the right. Find that eagle bind. You can always put the left foot on the floor. Now once you're ready here, arms out wide. It's going to be left arm under, right arm over. Cross at the elbows, palms to touch, thumbs toward your face. And shoulders down, elbows high. Keep the legs squeezing, keep breathing. And keep in mind, you can always reach the opposite shoulders. Just do what works if you can't get the hands together. All right, with your next inhale, straighten the right leg, lift your left knee. And then slowly keep the right knee bent. Hinge from the right hip. Extend your left leg straight back. And then bring both hands down, left foot down behind your low lunge. Now from your low lunge, let's take this to a three-legged dog. Both palms down. Inhale the right leg high behind you. And with the exhale, cross step underneath. Bring that right foot up to the left. Now with your legs twisted like this, pressing your right hand, lift the left. Left elbow presses into your right thigh. Set that hand down. And then shoulders forward, bend the elbows back. Hold here. Feel the twist. If you can take it further, maybe lift that right foot up. And then when you're ready, take it to your vinyasa. Step it back to high plank. And then when you're ready, knees down. Shoulders forward, elbows back, bring your chin and chest low. With the inhale, pull your chest forward, straighten the arms, upward dog. Exhale, draw your belly, hips up high to down dog. And pedal out here for a moment and breathe. All right, we're going to take this into the next sequence. So from your downward facing dog, take an inhale. With the exhale, bend your knees, look forward, and step to the front. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale to standing, reach this up high. And then with the exhale, sink down into the chair. Put the weight to your heels, bend your knees, and bring your hips down low. Now as you settle in again, be aware of your stance. Keep the feet within hips width distance. And then bring your hands to your low back this time. Now palms open, fingers wide. Keep the elbows wide and your chest open. Shoulders stay pulled back. Maybe sink this down lower. Now we go back and forth to a curtsy step again. So focus the weight on the right foot, lift the left heel, but stay low. Left foot steps back and across past the right edge. And then come back to center with both feet together. Again, step the left foot back and across. Keep the weight on your right foot. Bring that left foot back to center. One more time, left foot back and across past the right edge of the mat. Now hinge from the hips, belly to your right thigh. Bring your left knee all the way down. Now with an inhale, just reach your left arm up high. And with the exhale, bring that left arm past the right thigh. Now use this for the twist. Press the left arm into the right leg. Use the bound arm to pull the right shoulder back and look up toward the ceiling. Breathe here. With your next inhale, turn to center, reach straight up. And then with the exhale, both hands down around the right foot. Step your left foot back, find your low lunge. And let's take it from here to warrior two. So with an inhale, drop your left heel. Lift your torso, windmill the arms open out to the side. And feel this out. You can always step this out longer. I would recommend backing off from your usual range here. So not as long a warrior two stance as you might usually have. Now when you come into this, keep your chest and your hips open to the left side. Arms overhead. Make your left hand to a fist. With your right hand, take hold of the left wrist. We're going to go back and forth from here. Now I want you to bend deeper into the right knee, but then reverse this. Lean back. Use the left arm to pull the right arm back. And then as you extend, straighten the right leg. Use the right arm to pull the left arm across, gaze up high. Now reverse this. Bend the right knee. Lean back and look up. And then extend, straighten the right leg, lean this forward, but keep looking toward the ceiling. Reverse again, deep into the right knee, sink your hips down low. Extend, straighten the right leg, bring it forward, still with your gaze high. One more time, reverse, bend the right knee, lean this back. One more time, extend, straighten the right leg, and use the right arm to draw the left arm across, hold here. Take an inhale. And then with the exhale, hands to your hips. Turn to center here, so you're facing the left side. We'll take this to a horse stance. So heels in, toes out, bend your knees, bring your thighs down low toward parallel with the floor. And have your hands set above your knees with the fingers curled in towards center. Now while you hold on to this shape, keep your hips low like this. And then hinge down. Try to bring your torso to facing the floor in between your thighs. Come as low as you can. And we'll twist this back and forth. So go ahead, twist this with the left shoulder down, right shoulder lifted. Bring it back to center, and then right shoulder down, left shoulder high. Back through center, left shoulder down, right shoulder high. Back through center, twist with your right shoulder down again. Back through center, twist with the left shoulder down one more time. Now stay here, stay twisted to your right. Keep the right shoulder lifted, left hand comes to the right ankle. Now you can keep that right knee bent, maybe straighten the left leg, and maybe move around side to side, but keep your chest open to your right side and keep breathing with this. Just move around. All right, and then when you're ready, just go ahead, bring your hands to your hips, bring your torso up, right? You can shake your legs out for a moment. But then when you're ready here, put the weight to the left foot, lean left, lift your right heel, drag the right big toe over to all the weights on the left leg, and then bring yourself up to standing with the right knee lifted. Now I'm going to take this into a tree variation. So right foot somewhere inside the left leg, maybe the ankle with the toes on the floor, maybe up to the inner calf, or maybe past the knee and up on the inner thigh. Now wherever you set that right foot, keep the knee out to the side, keep the hip open, and hands wherever it keeps you balanced. Hips, heart center, you can reach it straight up, take it where you can. If you want to take it further, just keep the left hand on your left hip. Let's see if I can balance this myself. Right arm inside the right leg. And then press the right arm and right leg together. Try to keep your chest open, keep your shoulders flat back, and hold your balance here. All right, we're still balancing here, so take an inhale. And with the exhale, just release the right foot, but keep the knee lifted out to the side, right hand reaching past your right knee. Turn toward the front of the mat, step the right foot forward, reach your right hand past the knee still, and we'll take this to half moon. So when you're ready, put the weight to the right foot, right hand comes down as your left leg lifts. You can always keep your left knee or your right knee bent. Left leg extends toward the back, left shoulder stays high, maybe just stay like this, or maybe straighten the right leg and maybe reach your left arm high. Take this to where you can and just breathe. When you're ready, take an inhale. And with the exhale, release both hands down, left foot down behind you, low lunge. Now press into your palms. With your next inhale, extend the right leg high, three-legged dog. And then with the exhale, step it forward and across, up into your left side with that right foot. Now with your legs crossed like this, push into your right hand. Lift the left. Press the left elbow into your right thigh. And then set your left hand down and feel that twist. Bring your shoulders forward, bend the elbows in. If you can go further, maybe lift the right foot for a moment. And then when you're ready, take your vinyasa. Step the right foot back, come into high plank. And then set your knees down. Shoulders forward, elbows back, bring your chin and chest down low. With the inhale, pull your chest forward, straighten the arms, upward dog. Exhale, draw the belly in, hips up high to down dog. Paddle out here and breathe. We'll take all that to the other side. So from your downward facing dog, take an inhale. And then with the exhale, bend your knees, look forward and step to the front. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to standing, reach this up high. And with the exhale, sink in the chair one more time. Put the weight to your heels, bend your knees and bring your hips down low. Now as you settle in again, keep the feet within hips width distance. And then bring your hands to your low back, palms open, fingers spread wide. Draw the shoulders back, keep your elbows wide. Maybe come down lower, but keep your chest open. And again, we're going to take that curtsy step. So focus weight on the left foot and lift your right heel. Stay low like this. Right foot back and across, past your left edge. And then come back to center, your back in chair. Again, weight to the left foot, right foot back and across again. And then come back to center, back to chair on both feet. One more time, weight to the left foot, right foot back and across. Now stay here. Hinge from the hips, belly touches your left thigh. And then bring the right knee all the way down. Once ready, with an inhale, bring yourself up and reach your right arm high. And then with the exhale, move to the twist, right elbow past your left thigh. And now use that right arm, press it into the left leg. Draw your left shoulder back, gaze up high. And just breathe into this here. With your next inhale, turn to center, reach up through both arms. And then with the exhale, bring your hands down and step the right foot back, come into low lunge. Now from your low lunge to warrior two, with an inhale, drop the right heel, lift your torso, windmill the arms open out to the right side, and give yourself a moment to settle in your stance. So probably not as long as your usual warrior two, but deep bend the left knee, straight right leg, one line from the front heel to the back arch. Now keep everything open to the right side, and then reach the arms up. Now right hand becomes a fist. Left hand takes hold of the right wrist. And let's take it back and forth from here. So bend deep in left knee, but then lean this back, reverse your warrior. Now to extend, straighten your left leg. Pull the right arm up and over, gaze up high. Now reverse, bend deep into the left knee and lean this back, gaze up. Extend, straighten the left leg, lean this forward, still looking up. Reverse, bend deep in the left knee, draw this back. Extend, straighten your left leg and lean it forward. One more time, reverse, bend deep in the left knee, lean this back. And one more time, extend it forward, straighten the left leg and draw that right arm forward and up. Keep looking up, keep breathing. Take an inhale. And then with the exhale, just bring yourself upright, hands to your hips. Now turn the heels in towards center, toes out, bend the knees, come into that horse stance again. Bring your hips down low, hands above your knees with the fingers curled in. Keep the thighs toward parallel with the floor as close as you can get. Now with the hips low like this, hinge down, bring your chest toward facing the floor. Try to stay folded. And we'll take this back and forth. So twist, right shoulder down, left shoulder high. Come back to center. Left shoulder down, right shoulder high. Back to center. Twist with the right shoulder down. Come back to center. Twist with your left shoulder down. Back to center. Now twist with the right shoulder down one more time. Hold here. Now keep the left shoulder lifted with your right hand. Take hold of the left ankle. And then just go ahead and move side to side. Start to straighten that right leg and bend the knee. You might straighten the left leg as well, but stay twisted to your left side. Keep breathing. And then just bring this into center. With an inhale, bring yourself upright, hands to your hips. And we'll take this into balancing. So bend to the right knee, put the weight to the right foot. Lift your left heel, drag the left big toe over to all the weights on your right leg. And then bring yourself to standing with your left knee high. We'll take this into tree. Whoop. Left foot somewhere inside the right leg, maybe at the ankle, the toes on the floor, and that's good enough. Maybe up to the inside of the calf. Maybe up to the inner thigh. Take this to where you can. Now hands wherever keeps you balanced. Hips are good, heart center, maybe reach up. If you want to go further, just keep the right hand on your right hip. Left arm to the inside of the left leg and keep the arm and leg pressing into each other. Keep your shoulders drawn back, keep your chest open, and just keep yourself balanced here for a moment. Keep breathing. All right, now slowly from here, go ahead, release the left foot from your right leg. Left knee still lifted, left arm to your side. Step your left foot to the front and keep reaching your left arm past your left knee. Now everything's still open to the right side. We're going to take this to half moon. So when you're ready, left hand comes down to the floor past your left foot. Let the right leg lift. And you can always keep your left knee bent, but the right shoulder and right hip stay higher than the left. Now you can stay here with a bent left knee with the right hand on your hip. Maybe straighten your left leg. Maybe reach the right arm high. Try to stay open to the right side. Stay breathing here. Stay balanced. Take an inhale. And then with the exhale, release. Bring both hands down. Right foot comes down behind you. Low lunge. Now from your low lunge to a three-legged dog. With an inhale, extend your left leg high behind you. And then with the exhale, step this through to a twist. So left foot comes forward to the right. Now you bring that left leg underneath. Find your twist. Press into your left hand. Lift the right. Right elbow presses into your left thigh. Now to keep the twist, bring the right hand down. And then just feel this out. Shoulders forward, elbows back. You can stay here. If you want to go further, see about just lifting that left foot. And then when you're ready, release it. Step it back to high plank. And then once you're ready here, set your knees down. Shoulders forward, elbows back. Bring your chin and chest down low. With the inhale, pull your chest forward. Straighten the arms. Upward dog. Exhale, draw the belly in. Hips up high to down dog. And then from your down dog, when you're ready, let's take this to half pigeon. With an inhale, raise your right leg high behind. Exhale, bring it forward. Right knee behind the right wrist, right ankle somewhere behind the left. Now left knee comes down, flatten the left foot behind you. Pull the left hip forward, keep it in line with the right, and sink your weight straight down. And look for at least some of that stretch on the right side, outer right hip or toward the glutes. Now, you can keep this upright, just keep your spine extended. You can always go deeper if you want to take it toward a back bend. And if you wanted to settle in and relax, you can come down to the elbows, maybe melt down all the way. Just take it to where you need to right now and just breathe. right, now from here, if your hands are forward, walk them back in towards center. We're going to take another pose. So when you're ready, lower yourself to the right hip, swing your left leg forward. And we're going to take this into a Janusashasana variation. So that's left leg extended, right knee bent, sole of the right foot on the inner left thigh, just as high up as you're comfortable with. Sit this upright. And we're going to take this as a side bend here. So I want you to turn, open your chest toward the right knee, and then reach your arms wide in line with your left leg. Now take an inhale here. With the exhale, bring that left forearm down inside the left leg. Sweep the right arm across and reach for the left big toe. Now, if you touch the toe, it's great. And if you don't worry. If you don't touch it, don't worry about it. Just keep reaching. And keep that left forearm grounded. Now, if your hamstrings are tight, go ahead, bend the left knee. Nothing wrong with that. Stay open with the right shoulder lifted and keep the right arm reaching long. If you want to deepen this, press the left arm into the left leg and try to rotate, opening your chest toward the ceiling as you're stretching out the right side. And just breathe with this here. Take an inhale. And then with the exhale, just slowly bring yourself upright. And go ahead, cross the ankles, roll forward your hands, step this back to down dog. And let's take all that on the other side. When you're ready here, inhale your left leg up high. And with the exhale, bring it forward, left knee behind your left wrist, left ankle somewhere behind the right. Flatten the right foot, straighten your right leg, pull the right hip forward, keep it in line with the left. And sink your weight straight down like this. And again, just keep your hips squared. Look for at least some of that stretch on the left side, outer left hip, moving toward the glutes. Now you can stay upright. You can go deeper to the extension, go toward a back bend, or you can melt down to the elbows or come down all the way. Just take it to where you need to here and just breathe with this. All right, now again from here, if your hands are forward, walk them back in close. And once you're ready, lower yourself to your left hip this time, swing your right leg forward. And let's take Janusashasana on this side. So right leg extended, left knee bent. Sole of the left foot to the inner right thigh, just as high as you're comfortable with. Sit this up tall. And turn, open your chest toward the left knee. Reach your arms wide in line with the right leg. And then take an inhale. With the exhale, bring the right forearm down inside the right leg. Sweep the left arm across and reach for the right big toe. Left shoulder high, gaze up high, and just breathe with this here. And you can always bend that right knee, keep in mind. Keep stretching the left arm. And to take it deeper, press the right arm into the right leg. Try to rotate, opening your chest toward the ceiling as you're stretching all through the left side. Take an inhale. Now with the exhale, just release this. Bring yourself upright. And go ahead, bend into both knees. Once you're ready, come all the way down onto your back. Draw your knees into your chest. And just squeeze everything in for a moment here. And then we'll take this into Supta Gomukhasana. So go ahead, release your left leg, left foot to the floor. Pull the right knee to the center of your chest and open your right leg to 90 degrees. Now let's cross the legs here. Bring the left knee in directly behind the right. Squeeze your legs together tight. Now it's opposite hand to opposite leg. You can just hold the knees here, but keep your knees squeezing close. Try to pull down, press your spine flat into the floor, and this is good enough. Now if you can take it further, you work your hands down toward your feet. And if you want to take it deep, curl your toes toward your hands, pull your feet down toward the floor, and then up toward your shoulders at the same time. And just keep breathing here. Now, whatever you're doing, keep your knees close, keep flattening your spine. And as you pull down, press back up with your hands at the same time. Just breathe into the stretch, make it active. Take a deep inhale. And then with the exhale, just release your grip. Go ahead, uncross your legs. And then just switch us out. So right foot to the floor this time, left knee to the center of your chest. Open your left leg to 90 degrees. And then let's cross. Bring the right knee in directly behind the left. Squeeze your legs together tight. And again, opposite hand to opposite leg. You can just hold the knees, but keep the knees close. Pull down flat in your spine. If you want to go further, you can work your hands toward your feet. And if you want to take it deep, curl your toes toward your hands, pull your feet down toward the floor, and up toward your shoulders at the same time. Just take things to where you can. Again, try to flatten out, keep your knees close, and press back up into your hands as your hands pull down. Take a deep inhale. And then with the exhale, just release your grip, undo the cross of your legs. Bring your knees into your chest side by side, squeeze down. And then let's take this into happy baby. Go ahead, reach between the knees, take hold of the outside edges of your feet. Stack your ankles above your knees, draw down on both sides. And as you're pulling down here, try to flatten your spine, sink your tailbone down toward the floor. If you want to take it further, you rock this a little bit side to side. Further still, you can extend your legs out against your grip. Just breathe here for a moment. And then finally, take a deep inhale here. Draw it down as much as you can. And then with the exhale, just release. Extend your legs out fully. Lay your arms at your sides. Open your palms up toward the ceiling. And just let your eyes close here and let your body sink down into the mat for a moment. And when you're ready, start to move again here, bit by bit, fingers and toes, arms and legs. And go ahead, stretch this out. Take an inhale, reach your arms out long past your head. And then pull everything back in. Bring your elbows toward your chest, draw your knees up as well. And then just take your time. Find your way up to a comfortable seat. And then just ground yourself into the mat here. Stack your spine. Bring your hands up to heart center. Take a deep inhale. Hold on toward the top. And then just let everything go. Thank you for joining class. Namaste.